Hello there, my name is Jim Cohen. I'm the instructor for this class, and this is a video orientation for how to get going and how the class is organized. What I'm showing here on the screen is the Canvas homepage. The Canvas Learning Management System is where you'll be visiting. That's our basic sort of structure for the class. From here, there are links to go to whatever assignments you need or what other websites you need to access. My goal in setting up this Canvas structure, this Canvas page, was to make everything easy to find and in basically one big place. That way you don't have to look for different modules or try to figure out which different weeks there are. It's all right here on the home page. At the top, I have a bunch of links. I'm going to show you a few of them. I'm not going to show you all the links. And below that, I have all the things you need to do for each week. So week 1 is actually a bunch of things because it's a lot of orientation stuff. But week 2, here's all the assignments. On week 2, which is 9/2 to 9/8, just click on each of these links, do those things, and you're done with week 2. If you're at a particular date, let's say you're, October 1st or something, you can just look down to see where October 1st is. And see right around here, 9:30 to 10/6. So October 1st is in week 6, and these are the things that are due during week 6. So that's how the entire semester is organized right here on the home page. So every single time you visit Canvas, and you know exactly what to do for that week, and everything is hot linked for you to follow. All right, so back up here, I'm going to go through a few of these links. The course syllabus, the class syllabus, I highly recommend that you read that. It contains all the ways you're graded and the rules and all the silly things you need to do to get a good grade in the class. So make sure you absorb that information and let me know if anything's not clear. I've included some formula sheets. If I click on this link here, I'm going to get to formula links and other kinds of information for the class. It looks like I need to update those exam dates. I'll do that after this video. But there's some reference sheets right here. For example, for trig formulas, I already opened it up before this orientation. So if I open up, for example, trig formulas, I get to this right here. There we go. These are the commonly used trig formulas according to me. You can use whatever other formula sheets you want for this class. I just have a recommended one here. I've listed them sort of in the order of how often you might use them in calculus. Simplifying exponential functions, like if you're multiplying two powers together, you add the exponents as long as the bases are the same. Those are some rules for exponents, but the rules for logarithms, they're way more complicated, and a lot of people don't remember them just because there's so many of them and they aren't intuitively obvious. So reference sheets might be really helpful if you don't quite remember all of those formulas you might need. All right, let's see if I can link back here. All right, there we go. So anyway, so that's the idea of these links and other kinds of media you want, and I'll update these exam dates after this video here. All right, so let me go back home. Instructional videos are the videos on your textbook's web page. The web page is called WebAssign, and that's where you'll be doing the homework, the electronic homework, and quizzes and things like that. I'll show you WebAssign in a minute, and I'll show you when the instructional videos are at the same time. But there are videos there for all the different sections, for lots of different problems, types, and things like that. Or below that is Jim's class videos. That's the videos I've created for this class. So I'll follow that link here. Here's the orientation that I'm creating right now, a link for that, and then all the different sections and some lecture notes for each of these sections as well. So you can use this PDF to help you follow along or write in your own notes on each of these section videos. So these are all available, so you can feel free to, well, as you'll hear in a minute, work ahead as much as possible so that you don't fall behind. That's one of the big sort of stumbling blocks for online classes, just trying to keep up with the due dates. All right, so that's my videos that I created right here. And going back home, it looks like I am no longer in student view. Let me just go to student view. This is a little bit more accurate of what you're going to see right here. So for, I showed you the syllabus, I showed you the formula sheets, I showed you my class videos. There's a bunch of stuff over here as well. The instructional videos are on WebAssign, which is where the homework is, the electronic homework is for the class. So if I go over to WebAssign, which is right over here, this is my version of WebAssign. These are all the assignments for all the different chapters for the entire course, all the way up to the final exam. This is my view. I'm going to show you your view. Your view looks like this because the assignments haven't really started yet. Let me see if I can go there, see if it makes a difference. So your assignments, the class hasn't really started yet, so it doesn't show the assignments yet. But the assignments will all be showing here, just like I showed you on my sort of instructor page. They'll all be listed below my assignments and all the due dates and all things like that. If you look down here at the very bottom, it says resources. And in order to get to the instructional videos and other kinds of resources, you're going to have to open up this little tab here. You're going to have to open this little tab for our book. And these are the different chapters for our calculus book. For example, for chapter 1, you have a bunch of PowerPoint presentations for each of the sections, and you have a bunch of lecture videos for each of the sections. I personally prefer the lecture videos. So if you want to watch the videos made by the textbook authors, then you'll go to these videos right here. I do recommend them. They're quite good. They're much more straightforward and like algorithmically how to do things. My videos, I try to show both algorithms and maybe the rationale or the logic behind what you're doing and why you're doing it. So I try to provide a little bit more context and a little bit more sort of critical thinking in these sections than, in my personal opinion, the authors of the book offer in their lecture videos. In addition, there are a bunch of problem type videos. So when you're doing the homework, you'll see that there's links for like, give me a lecture on this problem type, and you can watch a couple-minute lecture on how to do that kind of problem with maybe different numbers or slightly different context. So then you can get sort of a more clear example of how to do the problems you're working on. For the homework assignments, each of the homework assignments, you can have unlimited attempts until the deadline. So you can sort of use the homeworks as a testing ground where you can try things and you're not going to be penalized for incorrect answers. You can just go back and redo them. When you get to the tests, those are ones in which it's supposed to be a test. So you only get one try at it. And you don't get all the help features. It won't let you watch a video that looks exactly like that problem, stuff like that. It's like a test. So you'll have a one try to test. You also might have noticed that there are these called lab assignments throughout there. The lab assignments are actually on Canvas. It's a reminder here, download PDF from Canvas. So let me go back to Canvas. Should be right here. And in these different weeks here, week 1, week 2, etc., you might see something called a lab assignment. So lab 1 is due 9/8. And then the lab 1 answers, this is not active link yet. So after its due date, after 9/8, I'll make this link active. So then you can sort of self-assess how you did on the lab before I'm able to, it takes me a few days to be able to read all the labs and give you your grade and some feedback and things like that. So you can know right away, at least after the due date, how you did in comparison to my answer key. So those lab assignments you'll need to download from here from Canvas. They're not on WebAssign. So you'll download the PDF and you'll do the assignment however you wish. You can do it on your own paper. You can print out the PDF and do it right on that. If you have an ability to write on the PDF, which a lot of people know how to do, you can do that. So anyway, you'll be emailing me back the PDF to turn in your homework. There's no turn in site here on Canvas. You just email it to me and you'll need to email to me as a single PDF. So if you need help doing that, just let me know, and I can help you with all that kind of stuff. All right, well, we're nearing the end of orientation. Let me just say a few more things. Week one, it looks like there's a lot of stuff here, but honestly, there's very little math stuff to be done, and a lot of it's just the orientation stuff, just watching a video, trying a couple of problems, downloading a PDF, that kind of stuff. And that's purposeful for a couple of reasons. I don't want people to be totally stressed out during the first week of classes. There's plenty of time to stress you out later in the semester. So first week, just try to get ahead of everything. Feel good about how the course works. Like you don't have any questions about how things are or where you need to look to find assignments or when things are due or how the class works. So make sure all those questions are out of the way in week one. It gives time for people who are trying to get their life together with their schedule, because college schedules change all the time. It gives them a time to get everything worked out so they're still not falling behind. If you are in a good place and you finish all the week one stuff, I really recommend you start working on week two, which sounds a little strange, but the way I've structured this class is I really want to encourage you to work on the next week's assignments during the previous week. So during week one, finish all the stuff if you can. If you can't, that's okay, I understand. But if you finish all the stuff, please start working on week number two. All the videos are available, all the homework available, everything's available. There's nothing stopping you from working ahead on the week two assignments. Inevitably, most people with an online class will run into a difficult assignment or maybe an unexpected life event where they need a lot more time to work on an assignment than they anticipated. And if you're working ahead, you have built in that extra time you need to complete the assignments before the due date. So again, one of the difficulties of online classes is trying to stay organized and ahead of all the due dates. And so I've structured this class so that in the beginning, it's set up to allow you to start working on that, getting organized and getting ahead of all the due dates. That will be a fantastic gift to yourself so that you feel comfortable at how the course operates. Okay, last thing is getting help in the class. So there's me. I am available. I have tutoring hours Monday, Wednesday, 8 to 11:30, and Tuesday, Thursday, 9:30 to 1. I'm also oftentimes available via email. I do check my email several times. And otherwise, the LMC Math Lab, there's a link here for the LMC Math Lab. They're open Monday through Saturday from the morning into the evening. So even if I'm not available, we have great tutors in the Math Lab or the tutoring center that will be able to help you. There's also this thing called NetTutor, which I'm not 100% happy with how their tutoring is, but some students have said they love it, so you can try it out. It's free also. You schedule an appointment, and they have tutors there to help you as well. So reach out, please. I don't expect everyone to know everything. I don't expect everyone to know all their pre-calculus review stuff. I don't expect everyone people to grab all this calculus stuff first time. So when you're reading stuff and watching the videos, include me as one of your resources to help you learn the material. Okay, well, that's about it. I wish you the best of luck this semester. Again, reach out if I can help you with anything. And I hope you have an enjoyable semester.